Hello, sweet souls. I hope everyone is doing fabulous and is looking forward to this day and the festivities that are around us. That those spirits of good cheer, charity, hope, all that come together just to have a good time and to celebrate one another. It doesn't have to be for a special occasion that we celebrate one another. We should each be celebrated. And most of all, to celebrate ourselves and our accomplishments, even our downfalls that are going to help us to move ahead. But today I have a message for you from Spirit, and it's about healing. Yes, the message today is about healing. Spirit wants us to know that when we can find the good in something bad or displeasing that has happened to us is a sign that we have healed. You see, we can look at every situation that may not have been the best for us, that maybe brought certain unpleasantries and hard feelings to our life. But Spirit wants us to know that anyone that does something wrong to us at the same time is doing something good for us. That's right. Those people, situations or circumstances that happen in our life is meant for growth. If we look at it from a larger point of view, we will be able to understand that everything has its place. Everything has its reason, and that those things that negatively affected us was to put us in the place in which where we belong, to put us on the path of moving forward. That if we can look at it from that standpoint, then we can almost say to ourselves that anything that's happened to us or someone has done to us was done for a reason, and that we're able to see the lessons and the growth that came from that. So that no one has done anything wrong to us, but they have actually taught us a hard lesson that ascended us, that brought us to another level of awareness, of consciousness. That's right, because when we heal from something, we're able to look back on that situation with the observance of growth. Where are we at now from where we were before? You see, sometimes we don't want to leave stagnant situations that we're comfortable in. Sometimes we don't want to move the next step, and we stay stagnant in a comfort zone that is not good for our growth. Sometimes we're just afraid of the unknown. So we are sent people and situations in our life to get us uncomfortable. Yes, that's right. To get us uncomfortable so that we can follow our path, that we can move along, that we can find happiness and joy in this life. And when we find it, we also find that it was within us all along, that it was within us, that it didn't come from outside circumstances, because when those outside circumstances and people fail you is when you, like the turtle, you regroup and you go into your shell. And when you go into your shell, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn how to be comfortable in your own skin. You learn where your foundation of strength lies. You learn how to tap into those energy reserves. That's right. And the only way that you were able to do that is for something uncomfortable, something bad, something that made you feel negative that happened to you, that caused you to go within. Everything causes us to go within, that we need to find our personal strength. And those things are meant for growth. It's not meant to knock us down. It's meant to ascend us, to push us forward. And it's all in the perception in which we take it, is that how we're going to reflect it in the environment around us, so that when we find that inner strength and we see how strong we are and we see how much we've grown, more will be added to that. And that is how our soul evolves. We're here to experience this life in love and joy and happiness. And sometimes we have to peel back a lot of layers to find it. And whatever it may take for that to happen is what we're here for. We're here for it. And we're here to heal from it. So don't be afraid of change. And don't always knock the person and situations that knocked you out of your comfort zone. Look back on those situations and people and thank them for bringing you to the point of where you're at today, knowing that you have further growth and more experiences, but each one will get better, because the more that your eyes are open and you understand how this works, is the easier it's going to be to move forward or over an obstacle that you may see ahead of you. Thank you, Spirit. So that is the Spirit message for today. To know that you're not just going to hurt, you're going to heal. Turn that hurt into healing and just rise above it, because you are capable of that. You're here for it. And Spirit wants you to know that you are loved, guided, and protected, and gently nudged forward to stay on your path of least resistance, or to get on there. And I am here to give you the message of love and light from the abundance that I have to give. And I want everyone to enjoy their festivities and time off. And remember, when your family and your friends are around, to love always. Love always.